That's called warming up donuts. They were not on a warmer at Casey's, so yeah. I'm hungry. I can't make it till noon. I've been craving a donut for at least 130 months, so I'm going to splurge. Plus, I got a lot of coffee left. It's gonna make great freaking coffee. Yum. Dark roast. Yum. Donut. Yum. The old Route 66. Oh, the Big Piney River, that's a legit river. I've never heard of canoeing the Big Piney River. Maybe people do, but I also went over the Gasconade. Now, I may have canoed that years ago. It's a big old hardy river, but both of them are. So, the Big Piney's meandering around here somewhere. I've come up on kind of a ridge, and this is officially in Mark Twain National Forest now. Looks like they blocked off this road, 1703. I don't think I would have taken this one anyway, but I'm going to keep going down this road. Temporal Road is what it was called. So this is just pretty much gravel. I mean, it's bumpy and some big rocks here and there, and pretty narrow, but it's fine. I just I'm on Booker Bend. This is actually 1730. So Forest Road 1730, and came from Temporal Road and went right. And I'll probably, this dead ends right at the river, Big Piney, I believe. And big splash. It's muddy. So I'll check this out, and then I'll probably backtrack. Well, it's a dead end. Of course I'm going to backtrack, right? So we're just checking it out. I haven't been here before. This is cool. Close to Uranus. Close to these big, beautiful rivers. That's the Big Piney River here. Fish. That's a way bigger river than I would have imagined, actually. I'm off the main road here, 1730. Nice little camp spot. This road's too much of a main road, so I have some beer cans here I'm probably gonna have to pick up. I'm just gonna take a little air out of the tires to soften up the ride a little bit. Four of these deflators come with the Strawn kit here. And I set 2 of them to be at 20 psi, and I set 2 of them to be at 15. So I'm just gonna go 20. Actually, I might try to hit about 25, see if I can get lucky here. And of course my gauge is in the car. Let's start it. Get it going, because I love the sound. These are Falcon 285/70 17s. On the highway I've been running like 35, 36, all the way around. I just aired them down to 25. So much smoother. Didn't need to go crazy. I'm not on any crazy roads yet. There's There's a nice camp spot. So now I'm on this Bowman, what's it called again? Booker Bend, 1730. It also says Thistle Road. So make up your mind, man. And there's a little offshoot called Mayfield Cemetery. Yeah, that's right. There was a, that's maybe what I marked here. Some old cemetery down here. So, and it's a dead end, so okay, hopefully no puns intended. So I'm gonna check that out. And that's where I'm headed now. I'm headed down Mayfield Cemetery Road. It's 1715 for those of you keeping score. And look at this. Just awesome camp spot. You're up here nice and high. It's really cool. 360-degree tree views. Hey, since it's winter and there's no leaves, you can actually see the next ridge line anyway. But I think this trail is going to head down where the cemetery is, so keep on keeping on. Ooh, sliding. Better take it easy on this. This is not that wet, but it's not as rocky as before. Yeah, we're definitely heading down, closer to the river. You could see the river from this road. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I assume that's the Big Piney. I need to look at my map better. That's fun. That's fun. So now I need to go read about the history of this. So there's a few Mayfield names in here. So literally the Mayfield Cemetery, and maybe that family owned some of this property and either they let it go or the government bought it out to become part of the National Forest. This is where I would want to be buried if I wanted to be buried. Just let me lay my carcass out and just in the woods somewhere, and just food for the critters, bobcats and the bears and the, you know, what would eat me up was probably just a nasty ass raccoon or something. If I have some Fritos in my pocket anyway, they would, that's for sure. You got a great view of the Big Piney River, but without the leaves on the trees. Like, I can see Big Piney River from up here. Just looks like a nice creamy blue from up here. The camera's not gonna see it. It's too far down there. It's a nice campsite. It's complete with. Seriously, I mean, who does that? No one will ever pick that up. So I got back out on Booker Bend, heading west. On Booker Bend, I took this little spur. It says Booker Bend Spur 1730. Looks like it dead ends, which means, but then it like turns into private property. I'm thinking about camping here by these couches, but I may go down to the dead end and see what else is down here. And I might get some pinstripes. That's always fun. So we'll go down to this and see what else there is. Or maybe we'll turn around. Some already hidden branches. There's something big right there under a bunch of leaves. No, it's just a bunch of leaves, I guess. Why is there's a Y in the road here? Why? Why is there a Y? The map says nothing about that. Seriously. Okay. Well. That's just an interesting predicament right there. Like, what are the chances of that happening? Probably pretty good, considering all there's so many trees. What the heck? Oh, okay. Somebody cut this. But there is private property at the end here, so maybe somebody who lives down there is like, we're just gonna create an obstacle. No turnaround spot, so I'm gonna reverse down this whole thing to the Y. Do a proper cut. Let's see. It's back there. We good. I didn't film the entire backing down. I mean, it took a few minutes. It felt like 1,000 minutes. Sofa and love seat. Now they're recliners. Someone drives by, they can hardly see the recliners. They're just gonna think it's a bunch of people here. So that's a good thing, right? So warm today. It's February, for crying out loud. I think my temperature says 64 at one point. That's good sleeping weather right there, right? Ladies and gentlemen, now's the time when the sun starts to go down, the wind dies down. There's a little light breeze through the leaves that are left anyway. It's so quiet. Oh my God. Hear an airplane in the distance. A passenger jet, not an airplane. Big fan of the silence. Hopefully I'll get some sleep tonight and I won't be waking up by every little noise that happens. Like animals mating in the woods. That's my personal favorite. But if it happens, I'll record it. Last time, oh my God. They were getting their freak on, man. It was crazy noises. I can't even remember. I wish I would have recorded it because it was not anything other than mating. Anyway. Or alien abduction or something, I don't know. So, I'm just sitting here chilling until I start cooking. Which I'll lose light within the hour. I was looking at a map trying to decide where to go tomorrow. And there was a trail I wanted to hit, but I don't know how to get to it unless you go through Fort Leonard Wood. And I don't know, maybe some parts of the base you can actually just drive through. I don't know. But I can also go north. There's a trail north of here. I want one that goes through. So I'll have to backtrack. I'd be, getting awful picky, but we'll roll the dice tomorrow. End up where we end up. But today was good, except for the it kind of was a bummer burying Pip. Poor little guinea pig. It's your son's animal, it's kind of sad. Buddy. It's a great spot. Try Pip. So I had to make a quick stop on the way to the forest. My friend has some property, and unfortunately my son's guinea pig died. His name was Pip. So I told him, okay, I got an idea. I'll see if I can go find a good spot to bury him that he'll like. Of course, he didn't want to come with me, only because 3-hour drive and 3-hour drive back, and then We got school tomorrow, so we couldn't camp, and that's fine. But I'll bring him here someday. But it's a good spot. He'll rest in peace. So we have to find a buddy for the remaining guinea pig, Buster, because apparently they bond with. They don't get along well by themselves. Apparently, the opposite of me, obviously. So they need someone to buddy up with, I guess. And those two are bonded. So now we got to find another guinea pig who's not bonded with another guinea pig. It's a whole to-do, man. So yeah, that was a bummer. Burying poor Pip. We can go back there someday. It's my buddy's land that I buried him on the way down here. So, unless he sells the land, we'll always be able to go there. I have a feeling we'll never go there, but the option will be there. I'm not cooking because I'm hungry. I'm cooking because I will be hungry. So a truck went by. I should have filmed it. And, you know, I didn't go right at the Y, but I went left, and it was, you know, so either way, it looked on the map as like a dead end anyway. So anyway, so he's coming back. I'm gonna stand here and act like I'm talking to somebody. I'm just gonna stand here and, I mean, I don't know. I mean, so I'm pretending like I'm talking here. He probably went left at the Y too and was like, ah, f this, I'm out. Okay. Got great internet here. It's the Houston Rolla District of the Mark Twain National Forest. But they've combined a bunch of districts now, so it's confusing. It's the Mark Twain National Forest. It's near Fort Leonard Wood, right off I-44. Great internet, my phone, a great signal all day. Usually I can't send pictures back home.